With more than 5 decades worth of great performances to his credit, Paul Newman was one of Hollywood's most talented and beloved actors. He was not only an actor, but also a humanitarian.
Well, I've been very lucky, and there's a lot of people who aren't very lucky. People who are lucky should hold out a helping hand for those people who are less fortunate than they are.
I think he was probably one of the first guys to realize how his luck, and use that luck to turn that around into good things, which I think is good. I think what's good, the best thing about celebrity profileism and using that for awareness is the best way it can be used.
Blue-eyed and charming, Paul Newman may have been one of the biggest movie stars of the 20th century, but he was completely unpretentious. His co-stars invariably became his close friends.
He was a member of the ensemble more than anything else. He didn't care about the hierarchy whatsoever. He just wanted to be a member of the ensemble, and then at the same time, he was this guy who did, look, quite frankly, work worthy of a Nobel Peace Prize.
Newman donated 100% of the profits from the food company he founded, Newman's Own, to numerous charities.
He said, look, you don't understand. Here's the thing about Newman's Own. Every penny of profit. They got their costs down so low that once the salad dressing went into the jar and the jar got put on a truck and unloaded, that's the only place money went. Everything else went to no one made a dime off of this stuff. And look, he showed us that if you're blessed enough as we are, you can do that kind of thing with your time and attention.
With co-star Robert Redford, he was in 2 of the biggest box office successes in history, 69's Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and 73's The Sting. But his passion lay in supporting charities like the Painted Turtle, a hole-in-the-wall camp founded by Newman for terminally ill children.
Well, I think Paul just gives such a shining example of loving others, and his whole goal with camp was to give children the opportunity to go someplace where it was a level playing field and they were like everybody else. And isn't that the best feeling, when you just feel like everybody else?
The work that Paul does goes beyond just that of an actor. We understand the work that he does is a lifetime of work. His work as a citizen, his work of caring, and his generosity of spirit goes beyond that. And the stories that people have with Paul, I'm sure, are boundless,
Newman's Own product lines now extends from dressings to sauces to snacks and cookies. And since its inception, over $250 million has been donated to charities worldwide.
His integrity and his commitment as an activist and to give something back, and even before he started the Hole in the Wall, he was really speaking out for so many issues of peace and justice in the environment, and leveling the playing field for people that weren't getting a fair shot.
Oscar nominated as Best Actor 8 times, Newman received an honorary Academy Award in '85 for his body of work. The next year, he won the Best Actor Oscar for his role in The Color of Money. He directed and produced such films as Rachel and The Glass Menagerie, both of which starred his wife, Joanna Woodward. But in later years, acting seemed to be a sideline, as the enjoyment he got from his involvement in humanitarian projects continued to grow and grow.
Life can't be about me. It has to be about reaching out to other people and looking them over and getting their perspective and honoring it.
Definitely one of the most distinguished 20th century actors.
He had amazing ideas, and he took them and ran with them. And luckily his ideas were all about, most of his ideas were about giving back to people. And all these ideas that started, and this is important for people to know, these ideas started as tiny little ideas. He just had an idea, but then he went and did something about it, and in the process created extraordinary things.